Hello, and welcome to the fifth episode of Fika with Matthew. I am your host, Matthew, and today marks 10 days till I move to Sweden. Crazy. I know. So I'm currently home. I'm in the guest bathroom slash my brother's old room because he just moved to Alaska. But in front of me, I have a lot of the clothes that I'm planning on bringing. I've been slowly shrink wrapping everything and figuring out what I want to bring, what I don't want to bring, and it's been a whole process. To be honest, I think this episode is going to be more on the short side just because I have so much to do that, it's not even funny. After I film this and edit this and post this, I'm going to have a lovely afternoon. Um, Registering with the Swedish tax office. So that is going to be super, super fun. Can't wait. Excited for me. But yeah, that's what my day consists after this podcast episode. For today's fika, I am doing a very untraditional fika. I have an Olipop and another mini apple pie that I picked up from my local co-op. Um, yeah. Basically, I don't have time to have a traditional real fika. I'm gonna leave that to Sweden. At this point, I'm just trying to get there. Like the finish line is in sight, and I just need to get there. Let's have a bite of this apple pie. Damn, that's good. So far, what we have going on here is I have all of my big winter gear kind of shrink wrapped. This one I think has my super puff and a in between fall to winter jacket. Over here we have my heavy duty Eddie Bauer and my ski jacket. So really happy I was able to shrink those down into just two. And then here's where things start to get dicey. A lot of what I'm bringing is very bulky items. This one is just two sweaters that I have that I'm planning on bringing. I don't want to bring too much, but at the same time it's if I have something that I feel like I'm going to wear and that I love, I want to bring it because I would rather spend an extra $100, $200 on a suitcase instead of buying a bunch of stuff there just to wear while I'm there that I'm never going to use again. God, I hope I don't get anything on these pants because my grandmother just cleaned them for me because there's some dirt stains on them. But I had my grandmother wash these white pants that I picked up in London. Very kind of her. Actually, I'm gonna pack these away right now so I don't get anything on them. This is my problem. These are bricks. When I suction out the air, they're heavy firm bricks that will not fold or bend. So I feel like while it's great at saving space, it also makes it a little bit harder just to pack them because they're firm and they don't have much room to adjust. Okay, let's watch the magic happen. So we see how big this is. Wow, it's already coming out. So this is pretty heavy itself. This is heavy. I think I have one, two, three, four, five, six. I think there's six pairs of jeans in here and some shirts and a pair of dress pants. There's a lot I shoved into here. And let's watch the magic happen. It's definitely still pretty bulky, I would say this one, just because it's bulky items, but it definitely shrunk down a lot. Ugh, damn, that's heavy. This is the thing that I think I need to think about. It's with winter gears, yes, I have jackets, but there's other things I'm bringing too, like gloves, hats, snow pants, long underwear. I grew up in a cold place and I went to a school in a cold place. So I have all of this gear, like boots as well. So it's I'm going to bring them because I don't want to rebuy stuff when I'm there because winter gear is expensive and we've already spent a good amount of money on these winter gear products. So it's why would I just leave them here just to go get something else when I'm over there? And then here's my second conundrum. It's here's my suit jacket. And I did shrink wrap my pants that go with my suit, but it's I can't shrink wrap a suit jacket. So that I just have to put in there at the bottom and just hope and pray that there's enough space, even though it's not terribly big. It's just one suit jacket I'm bringing. I think the biggest thing I have to think about is how to strategically pack shoes. I have my Doc Martens that I'm bringing. I have dress shoes that I'm bringing. I have my UGG slippers that I'm bringing. And obviously, they're going to go into a suitcase. And I'm thinking like I can shove socks or something in them just to maximize space. But these are bulky items that are going to take up space. And I'm planning on bringing my Hokas, my Vejas, my pair of flip-flops that I'm wearing right now, and my Sambas. So it's like that's a good amount of space I'm gonna be using just on shoes. And while of course I can wear a pair, I think I'm probably gonna wear my Hokas just because they'll be easiest to travel in and they'll be most comfortable. That still leaves one, two, three, four, five pairs of shoes that I need to fit in somewhere, and then my flip flops can just be shoved in anywhere. And then here's kind of like my second problem that I have. So I can't shrink wrap everything. I'm shrink wrapping most of my clothes, but I have about a week at home, and then I'm going to Boston where I fly out from Logan Airport on the 22nd. I'm going to Boston on the 19th to go spend a couple of days with friends in Boston just to see them before I leave. So I can't shrink wrap everything because I need to have some clothes that are not shrink wraps when I'm in Boston. I can shrink wrap them after I leave for Boston, but I need to leave room in my suitcases for the, time that I have there. I feel like a lot of clothes that I'm wearing right now at home are clothes that I'm not bringing. Like, I'm not gonna bring these pair of ripped jeans because I think I got these pair of jeans in like freshman or sophomore year of college, and I really don't wear ripped jeans anymore unless it's I'm home, kind of like I don't care what I'm wearing because they are pretty comfortable. But like I was gonna bring these two pairs of jeans and like the couple of these shirts for Boston, and then rain jacket I'll want to keep out, a sleep shirt, and then I was gonna bring my sweatpants that I'm not going to shrink wrap so I can wear those on the flight. Same with my DIS Stockholm sweatshirt. I was gonna wear that on the flight. So there's still so much stuff to think about how to fit, and it's kind of stressful. Let me move that mound of things. Right now, I have two checked bags, a carry-on suitcase, and my tote bag that I'm going to bring. And I need to really figure out in the next day or two if I need to get a third checked bag. Because while it will suck having to navigate the airport with so many bags, I would rather just again spend the extra like 100, $200 on an extra suitcase and bring the things that I want to bring and that I love and not have to like worry about getting stuff while I'm over there. I think I'm just kind of like in this point where like I'm tired, I'm burnt out. It's been a long summer. I've been working a lot this summer just to stock away cash for when I go because like I don't want to worry about money while I'm there, Like I want to focus on my education and finding an internship or, doing a research project or just something like that is going to help me get to my ultimate goal of getting like a job somewhere in the world. So that's why I've just been working hard to stock away cash, but then it's also tiring to come back and have to like after this I have to register with the Swedish tax agency like I just said, since it's 14 days up until my arrival, and then you add on top of that trying to spend time with your family and friends and making sure you're spending quality time with them before it's time to head out because like who knows like when I'm coming home next. Like the next time that right now I know I'll be in the US is next September for my brother's wedding but like the thing is I'm not even coming home for that. He's getting married down in Rhode Island. So it's like damn. One by one everything is gonna come together, you know. I have a week at home to get everything sorted, and I have 10 days until it's time for me to fly out. That's crazy. That is really crazy. But slowly but surely, we're tackling it. I think the more I do and like the more loose ends I tie up, the better I feel about things. But it's just a matter of pressing on and getting things done. I think I'm gonna like wrap this episode up. Like I said, it's gonna be short, just like a quick check-in, just because again, there's so much I still need to get done, and I also still want to like relax a little bit and enjoy my last week in Maine, so I don't show up to Sweden like burnt out as hell. But we're gonna get this done, and there's gonna be one more scheduled episode of Fika with Matthew that'll be in the States. I'm thinking if I have time, maybe like doing like a special one night episode before while I'm in the airport or something, but we'll see. But in like two episodes, not next episode, but the episode after that, I'll be in Sweden having a real fika. Thank God. I can't wait for a canabule. Mm, that's the first one I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go find a nice cafe because right now, like a freaking Olipop and an apple pie is not my idea of like a fika. But I'm so burnt out that I just don't even care at this point. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I would rate the fika honestly probably a 4 today. Like this is not even a fika. If I try to pass this off as a fika in Sweden, probably people will be like, "What the hell?" And I hear you. Like an Olipop and a mini apple pie is not a fika. I know you're supposed to have coffee and tea with it and like an actual like bun or baked good, but listen, when I get to Sweden in 10 days, I will rectify the situation. But right now, I'm just trying to get there because I'm so burnt out and I still have things to do. So bear with me. But I'll end this here. We'll give more updates, but peace out. Thanks a lot.